What's going on, guys? Steve here with Cherry Picking Cards. Hope you're having a great day so far. I am back with a mail day video. I've actually got a few more packages coming pretty soon, but with a holiday and it being a weekend, I didn't want to quite wait for those other ones to arrive. I've been sitting on these for a day or two, so I was eager to see what was in here. Some of the stuff I don't quite remember. It's a couple lots off of eBay and then a break I did online through Instagram, which had a ton of cards. So I'm pretty excited to dive into these. I know a couple of packages are going to be kind of based around one player that I'm really starting to PC. He's a guy that's really starting to break through. He plays on a great team, so there's tons and tons of potential. And he'll kind of start this off here. I'll go ahead and get the first one, the smaller package of the bunch. I cut the tops off just to kind of get everything started ahead of time. But this first one, it's got, it was 2 cards from this particular player that I'm trying to invest in, basically kind of collect, just he's doing really well. And then the seller offered combined shipping for no extra cost, and so I won a couple other items for like $1 a piece. Just some Prism Parallels. Was really excited, and I like the way they packaged all this up with the cardboard on the outsides, which is really nice, extra protection, and the painter's tape, so it's not going to be sticky. One thing I like to do, I mean, I don't really care if sellers don't do this, but I like to snip these corners, just kind of round them off, just so they're not poking the package as much, so you can't really rip anything. But with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and open this first one up here, and then I'll kind of reveal who that mysterious player is that I'm really starting to PC. I've opened up some other stuff of him in previous videos, so it won't be a huge surprise, but definitely excited to show you guys. And with all that said, he's right here on the very front, and I'm going to go ahead and take some of this tape off because the seller went a little crazy with the painter's tape, but I don't mind. Just like I said, if you're going to use it, as long as you're using painter's tape. Packing tape just gets to be way too sticky otherwise. All right, but we got Jason Tatum, and I was really excited. I mean, I've been looking out for Prism stuff. It's not crazy expensive for him, but I really like the Select. It's definitely underrated in my opinion. I'll go ahead and pull him out here so we can get a better view. Yeah, we got Jason Tatum, which these are really cool cards, and I'm considering setting off some of these cards to get graded over to Clay's cards. I've got like Optic. I've got some other stuff of him, and another one of the Selects. I really dig these cards. I think Select is just one of those brands. It kind of goes in waves. Not quite as prestigious as a Prism, I guess you could say, but it's definitely right up there. It's a really solid product. And the other ones I was talking about earlier, just some of those bonus ones I picked up for like $1 a piece. A red, white, and blue Nick Claxton. Like, centering on these wasn't too bad from what I can recall in the photos. But this guy, he's had some moments. The Nets, with Durant not playing and Irving being hurt earlier in the year, he got some good time. And he had some double-digit scoring games. So that's one thing I really look forward is like when I'm looking at rookies, are they worth, even buying anything of? And if they've had, a month where they were maybe had 4 or 5 double-digit scoring games, in my opinion, that shows potential. And so even if I have to hold on to them until the summer league, if they can have a breakout game or two, that's awesome. And then this guy, Nasir Little, former Tar Heel, and I really like this guy. I think he's got some great potential. It's just a matter of getting some more playing time. But they're on a really good team as well. So I really think this guy's going to do some good things. One of Roy's boys from UNC. And so then I'll go ahead and also finish off, I guess, the other half of the one that contains the guy that I'm really starting to PC. I'm going to open some of it off camera here. All right, we should be able to take it out of the top here. And as you guys can see, it's definitely some PSA. It's slabbed. Really excited to actually get another one of these gem mints in hand, but it's Jason Tatum Donruss. Definitely not putting this graded package very well. Get this out real quick. Yeah, they didn't quite get all the air out of there. No big deal. All right, just kind of check out the case. Make sure there's no dings or dents or scratches. And yeah, it's definitely a sick looking card. And I went with this one just because I actually didn't have a rated rookie Donruss of Jason Tatum. And this thing was like $15 shipped. Very undervalued in my opinion. I've definitely been keeping an eye on Optic. And those are less than 25 shipped. Gem Mint 10, PSA 10. So that's one I'm definitely going to be potentially getting in the near future is the Optic. And then they also have the Optic Red and Yellow, which is like 25 to 30 shipped. So definitely not a bad deal by any means. And I think this guy, this is, the Celtics, they're on the cusp of, being a championship team. They just really have to, get past the Bucks, in my opinion. The Sixers as well, kind of one of those teams they have to look out for. But if they can get to the finals, they've got a really good shot this year of winning it all, just because of the balance, the chemistry, and they've got a good coach. And so I'm a really big believer in Jason Tatum right now. So if you guys are looking to maybe invest in somebody that's, really inexpensive but get some really great cards, this would be somebody I'd highly recommend. But let me know what you think of Jason Tatum. He's been having some big games lately, named an all-star, so I was pretty excited to see that. And then this last package is from a guy he's an awesome breaker on Instagram. I highly recommend him. Yin Yang Breakers. The guy, will post stuff, in group chats on his page, kind of give you the heads up on what to look out for. But he does baseball, football, basketball breaks, inexpensive, usually $10 or under. He'll give you heads up if it's going to be more, but it's usually good product like Prism Hobby, or he's getting some 1819 Prism mega boxes, tons of optic stuff. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff and you don't want to buy it yourself, but you want to maybe get it on a break and just get a feel for it and not have to break the bank, definitely check out Yin Yang Breakers, Yin Yang Card Breakers. I'll put something in the description as far as a link so you guys can just have quick access to it. I recommend it for sure. He's a great guy, fun breaks, and the community thus far that I've been able to meet on his breaks has been just a lot of really good people too. And he packages everything up really, really well. And this came from California, and I'm in Kansas, and I got it like in 2 days, so I'm certainly not complaining. And it was a mixed break of he had a blaster of this year's contenders, as well as I believe was it optic, or not optic, Prism. It was Prism and contenders, and then he threw in an 1819 blaster Donners, just to help kind of fill it. And I thought that was really, really cool. And so I was really eager to see what we got. I think I got like 3 teams or something. It was like pick one team, and they get 2 randoms. And so with all the randoms I got thrown in there, it was just a ton of stuff. I honestly don't even remember what all teams I had. There we go. So we'll just kind of start with this, and I'm definitely excited to see what all we got. Because I said it's been about a week since the break, so I can't really recall what all hits we got in there. But yeah, definitely got some base stuff. This card, though, that's super sick. That was one I was really excited about. Yeah, I think I got the Cavs for sure. Yeah, this must be what he got them all by team. That's pretty nice. And the Dylan Windler base rookie cards. That's kind of cool. This guy hasn't played yet, but I've definitely got a few of his parallels for Prism, so it's nice to add a base to the mix. CJ McCollum. See, I like how this guy, Cody's his name, the breaker, and he actually sends all your base, so you're definitely going to get a nice stack. And he also does a solid where, since he's doing breaks so frequently, if you don't want to pay shipping, every time, he'll let you, buy into a couple breaks and then just pay all at once. So you definitely get more bang for your buck that way. And we got a rated rookie, Aaron Holiday. So I'm really excited about this. This guy, I mean, I haven't really kept up with him this season, but he had some moments last year. Former Bruin, I believe, at UCLA. Yep. Brothers in the league. I think maybe a couple brothers. Drew, and isn't there another one? I forget, but yeah, so definitely not a bad first pack. And then it looks like we're going to have, I think, the Rockets in here, maybe some other guys. Yeah, there was like at least 6 teams I had, and so it was just getting card after card. I was pretty excited. Keem Olajuwon inserted the NBA Finals. So that's pretty tight. I really like that a lot. Anything Prism is always going to be a good card. It just has that feel to it you really like. You can just tell it's high quality stuff. Harden. See, I really can't remember what all hits I got, honestly. A couple of solid base all-star players. And we got a rated rookie of Vincent Edwards. Dame time. Oh, yeah. My silver. Mario Hezonja for the Blazers. Yes, I had the Blazers as well. Gary Trent Jr., this guy's been coming on strong. He's been having some good games in his sophomore season. I honestly didn't realize he did the combined shipping type deal until after the fact. I mean, I think I saw it, but I just didn't really read it very clearly. But just got so excited about the break. But when I figured to myself, if I would have only had a couple cards, I would have been disappointed. But I really had a nice amount, so I was like, oh, I'll go ahead and just get this first shipment, get a feel for what to expect. And like I said, he packages things nicely. It gets to you quickly. And so I highly recommend it. But I'll make sure to have something in the description below so you guys have something just to click on. Go check it out yourselves. It'll be his Instagram page, but he's got a link directly on there for the store so you can check it out. As far as brakes, Bradley Bill Court Kings, that's pretty sick. I really like that insert a lot. And yeah, I had the Wizards as well, Troy Brown Jr. I really like that 18-19 class. There was just something extra special about him, and that was the class that I got back into the hobby. And so those guys, I really, researched a lot of them and saw a lot of them had some big games. And so I really like to look at a lot of the 18-19 Donruss, especially, was a solid product. And so I'm really excited to be able to get in on these breaks that he offers. Nice variety. And he does have something coming up soon where he's doing a mix. I think it's a 1920 mega optic and then an 1819 mega prism. So I'm really excited to get on that. I think it's like $23, but it's got I think maybe one pick your team, 2 randoms, or maybe just all randoms. I can't remember, but yeah, usually when you pick it by a spot, you're getting like 3 teams. He does like football breaks, usually like 8 spots, 4 teams. So just crazy stuff. I mean, and really inexpensive. And like I said, he's a great guy. So check him out. And then we also got the Knicks. It looks like, I think I was definitely chasing some RJ Barrett stuff, that's for sure, since nobody else picked him. And obviously they're going to random off New Orleans and then Memphis this year. So you got a shot of landing those guys. But I did get an RJ Barrett Emergent. And he actually did do a break here recently where I bought it on the optic, and I did get the Pelicans. And so I'll definitely do a video on that so you guys can see what I ended up getting. It was a super fun break. RJ, super excited to have something of his. I don't have any of his Prism stuff. This isn't quite a base, unfortunately, but still a nice card. I really like these inserts, the Emergent. So excited to get something added to the RJ PC. And this guy, Kevin Knox, he's kind of fallen off. I think he's had a couple games this year where he's still looking pretty solid, but just not really getting the minutes, not putting up the points, unfortunately. Kind of same thing with their whole draft class. Mitchell Robinson, there was a lot of hype around this guy, especially over the summertime, and then he just fell off, and too many bigs and just not enough playing time to go around, I guess. And then Trier, who was in the doghouse for a while, and actually I was PCing this guy quite a bit last year. Just thought maybe there was some potential there, and there still is. He had a good freshman season, rookie season. Unfortunately, second year hasn't been nearly as good. But yeah, this will be fun to be able to put in the PC. I'm probably gonna hold on to all these guys just because it's just so much fun of getting to see what you get in a break and then being able to add to your collection. But I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button. There's going to be plenty more mail days. I did order an optic blaster. Finally got my hands on that. Resorted to paying a few extra bucks on eBay, but wasn't a bad deal. But till next time, guys, take it easy.